Wild mortals and the gods. Yeah, welcome to another episode of ArtCo Drone Solutions. Today we've got a great show today. Not sadly, my regular co-host Chuck from Kovacian Dronography. I'm wearing one of his stickers here. He is on his way to Scotland. So, in honor of Chuck, we're going to be doing some Scottish humor. So, let's roll it on. What do you call a Scottish walrus? William Walrus. You guys heard of about the drop in the Scottish wool market? Next thing they're going to tell us how the economy is scrambled too. An Irishman, an Englishman, and a Scottishman go to church. An Irishman are walking down the street. The Irishman lights a cigarette. And just as he lights, the Englishman says, "Look, there's a nice church over there. Let's go in and see it." The Irishman, annoyed, says, "Fine, let's go." Puts out his puts out his cigarette, puts it in his pocket to relight it. This is just too long. What do you call a Scotch speech impediment? A pain in the arse. Why does the Scottish Mickey Mouse no longer use his helicopter? It's in Disneyland. Two Scottish girls in what sounds like lovely Scottish accent. Bartender says, "So, you girls from Scotland?" One of them says, "Wales, idiot." "Oh, I'm terribly sorry about that," says the bartender. "Are you two whales from Scotland?" What does Scottish Bart Simpson say? "Ay, caramba." Scottish man walks into a bakery. He asks the baker, "Is that cake or meringue?" The baker replies, "Nah, you're right, mate." All right, let's stop while I'm ahead. Oh, why do Scottish men wear kilts? The sheep in the fields learn to run when they hear the zipper. All right, let's get the show underway. Let's bring up our first panelist, all the way from lovely and wet Louisiana. Let's welcome Tater Rogers.
Hey,
Tater.
what's going on? How's everybody doing tonight?
We're doing good. How's the weather down there? I hear another hurricane is headed.
Man, I wouldn't be
not your
surprised.
way if you're lucky.
We get more hurricanes than I think the law allows. You know, the
Yeah.
two common things that someone's going to lose in a hurricane in Louisiana is a trailer house. That's going to be
That's why they're called mobile homes.
Yeah, they get mobile real quick.
Yeah, they sure do. Hey, I want to say hello to the folks in the chat. We got Chris Wedgeworth. We've got Alan, Drone Views Media. We've got Mendez, Drone Ops. And we've got Mike, Tex Arc Drone Guy, Akira Show, or as some people like to say, Akira Show. Bill from Bill Ronane's Toys. And then we got Dre, Recovery Drone. And Steve Mack, as always. And Maddie will be here in a second. All right. Let's welcome all the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's the big man on campus. It is Matt Cundiff. Hey, Matt.
Big man on campus. I don't know about all that, but hey, I'll take it.
Hey, those headphones are off the hook, man.
Oh, they even light up too. Tater.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that, man.
Oh boy.
You can be camouflaged until you don't want to be.
Exactly. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing
We're doing
good.
good.
Good. Just getting over a cold, so don't mind me. I'm coughing up lungs over here.
Oh man, I've got
Okay.
That's
sinus crap. I've had it all week too, so it's
it's terrible. I hate it. The whole house. When I don't mind me. When the kids get really sick is when it becomes a problem.
man, them kids are
That's
tough.
right.
Though.
Didn't one of your kids have the COVID?
Yeah, my 11-year-old.
Oh.
I believe she tested. I think she had another test done this morning. We're not sure of the results yet, but hopefully they're negative. So we'll find out. She lives with her mom, so I'm not really worried about the house. I am worried about her, but maybe not as much her mother. But
See, when Heather was sick, I followed her around with a can of Lysol.
yeah, right. My wife does
see?
that on a regular basis. She's cleaning everything.
Oh,
That was
she's one
before
of those
COVID.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, then
germaphobe. Sounds like.
OCD, man. She's all over.
Oh.
I accidentally leave something on the floor. I'm getting stuff thrown at me.
mine does the same thing. The remote controls have to be exactly straight.
Oh boy. I'm single, so I don't have that problem.
Hey, sometimes that's a good problem. Not
That's
to
a good
have,
problem.
My girlfriend is thousands of miles away over in the Philippines. One of these days I'll get a chance to finally meet her.
Man. Well, hopefully she's a nice person.
Okay, today is 3 months and 2 lockdowns till Christmas. Get your ArtCo merch down there.
Yeah, that's scary.
That is scary.
That is scary. Very. I'm sitting here stressing about making it to spin up, and I don't even want to think about Christmas. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get this spin up. I just don't know what to bring. Maybe I'll bring.
Yeah.
Is that a tiny hawk?
Yeah, freestyle.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
I just got it yesterday.
Well, he's got one
You know
too.
what, Matt? I saw your video this afternoon. You
Oh, the
flying
one at the
around
park?
the park? Yeah. Pretty cool.
Is that the 1 or the 2?
I have no idea. I think it's the 2.
Let me see the frame. Is it all? Oh, that is the 2. Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, they're fun little boogers, man. I tell you, they're fast.
Now,
Yeah,
you put a GoPro on those, or you got to use a small camera?
Nah, I mean, I've seen people put an Insta 360 on them, but to me, it's not really worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got a 5-inch being built as we speak by Doc Murdoch.
Oh, wonderful.
and
Cool.
That'll
I got
hold the mail.
a GoPro right there, a GoPro Hero
Right.
8 I bought off
Yep.
Robbie from World Drone Community. That
Oh,
bad
cool.
boy's, she's going on the 5-inch.
Ooh,
Man,
that's what
that's
she
nice.
said.
That's what she said. Well, I don't know about 5 inches, but yeah.
Go.
Yeah, good.
Well, my 5 inches is being repaired right now. It's over at Full Send Drone Shop here in locally.
What's what happened to it?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I went flying with Chris, Doc Murdoch, and the drone got behind me, and all I got was snow, and I was worried that it was about to fly away, so I powered off.
Disarmed it.
And disarmed it, and it pancaked right on the pavement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. That's better than a flyaway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At least you got some parts to put together,
Yep. Well,
And
it
nobody
sounds
lands.
like it might be an ECS because when you plug the battery in, it'll go through part of the beep cycle.
Oh, so that one of the ESCs is bad, which happens a lot.
Yeah. So hopefully it won't cost too much to get it fixed.
Well, the one Doc's build, I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to do it in phases through video. He's got a top-down camera that, so I can see.
Cool.
And
Kind of like what Mitch did.
yeah, but he's doing it. He's not doing it just for me. so I can learn how it's being built. So that way, when I need to, I don't have to send the freaking thing back to New Mexico every time it breaks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to learn how to fix it myself. I'm in the middle of ordering all the necessary tools and parts and soldering irons and all that stuff. But he's also going to put it on his YouTube channel that he's coming up with. So it's like a how-to video. But that's what you should think about, trying to figure out how to fix it yourself. So that way you don't have to send it out or spend the money to fix it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've always told myself I'll never build one. I may. I don't have the patience for that shit.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
Well, here's my Tiny Hawk 2 that I think it bit the dust because I'm getting an RSSI error message.
Yeah.
So
That's not good.
I think I banged it up too much. Too
Are
much
you-
abuse.
You going to buy another one?
I think so. I found one on, I think, eBay. It's a used one, and I get it for $75.
No, the old eBay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which will be cheaper. Well, it'll be the same price if I buy the main board for
Which
it.
is $80 something, I believe,
Yeah.
for the board.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
best off just buying another one.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And they're
Mendez.
fun to fly.
Mendez Drone Ops wants to know which one's a good one to start with. And I would tell you what I would tell everybody. Do not buy a kit. If
Yeah.
you're going to fly, buy your own radio, buy your own goggles, because the kits are crap. And then buy a bind and fly drone. That's just my opinion. But
Okay.
any kind of whoop would be the best to go with. The Tiny Hawk 2 is great. It's a great learning drone. It
There are a lot of
really
good
is.
things
Yeah,
It is.
that would be a good one to start with. And if you like, that kind of fly, then, save up the money to go into maybe a 5-inch or maybe a 4-inch. Those are
4-inch,
starting.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like these Tiny Hawk 2 freestyles are really fun. I outgrew it pretty quick, but they're a lot of fun. And they could take a beating, a big one. But with the kits, a lot of people will buy the kit, comes with the radio and the transmit. Somebody's knocking on my door. They can wait.
That's
Comes
okay.
with a radio and a set of goggles, but they're not really that good. And then you're going to end up spending the money to buy another set anyways. So you might as well do it right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's my problem. I just can't seem to. And then whenever I get enough money to where I think I can just about get something that's good entry level, something else comes out.
Yeah.
It's like chasing the dragon, man.
Yeah.
Well, I went and got the VTX goggles. If you have glasses, they're fine with glasses. I don't need them, but they got a mirror where the monitor is separate, where it opens up and you stick it in there. You put the antennas on and plug it in the battery, and it does fine. But I would like to graduate to a pair of Fat Sharks or something like that.
Yeah, that's I keep hearing about the Fat Sharks. There's another brand that's supposed to be good too, but I don't remember the name of it right off.
Right.
I heard that there
there's-
was finally somebody else that was coming out with something decent, instead
Right.
of the analog goggles, I guess, or
Right.
not the DJI goggles, but
Michael Blade, welcome to the show. And then we have Dustin from One Vision Aerial. And who else did I see pop in?
crop
I guess
dusting.
that's about it. So we got a good group. And hey, folks, if you like the content of this show, put a few bucks in. Super chat, super stickers are always welcome and encouraged.
Become a member.
Yeah,
Yeah, become a member. Yeah.
There you go.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Man,
boy.
I've got so many things now that my bank account's got little itemized things of all the memberships and stuff I've been added to. and I can't keep up with which ones I'm a member
No.
of and which ones I'm not anymore.
No, it's a lot.
They're nickel and diming us to death, man. You got Netflix, and if you want to watch another show, you got to subscribe to another service, and
Right.
you
Right.
know, and then
Right.
you can do the bootleg thing, but you're constantly having to fix that, you know.
I spend more time on YouTube than I do watching TV.
I do too.
Yeah.
Actually.
Same here.
I like YouTube way better than TV, man.
Yeah. I catch myself watching drone videos of drones that I already know. I'll watch it anyways. Get bored.
Who's your favorite drone flyer as far as you got a pro?
When it comes to either which FPV or camera video?
Let's go to camera video because I haven't heard too many people.
There's my tip jar if you want to, send me some coin that way.
I like watching a lot of them. I do. I really do. I have a lot of favorites. Man, God, that's a tough decision on cameras.
The camera ones, there's so many good flyers, you
Yeah.
take a steady hand for that and to know what a good shot looks like and
I'll tell you one thing. I love on FPV side, Joshua Bardwell teaches so much.
That's very true.
But when it comes to entertainment, you cannot beat Bot Grinders Entertainment. The guy is freaking hilarious.
Bot Grinders. Yeah, I watch Mr. Steel, but I'm going to have to add Bot Grinders here.
Bot Grinders hilarious. But camera drones, and then see Wedgeworth says Dobo for FPV. Dobo's good too. Very. I love watching him. He's come a long way in the year and a couple months, or a year and 3-4 months as he's been flying. He's gotten very good at it. A lot of stick time.
Yep. Well, and because of Ken, I got the drone that I need to. I'm finally getting into some real estate gigs here. So
very nice.
I traded my Autel Evo for a smart controller.
Okay.
Probably a good move.
Yeah.
And you're flying what? What are you flying, DJI?
The Air 2.
The Air 2.
Oh yeah. I just think I got a few more payments on my Air 1 left. They'll come out with like the Phantom 6 or whatever.
I'll tell you what, that Mavic 3 is looking mighty sexy.
Yeah.
I saw that. I wasn't sure if that was
a lot of talk about.
Is that real?
It's real. It is real.
Man.
Pictures. It looks mean, buddy.
Now, were they going to get rid of the Mavic name? I've heard that too, but
doesn't look like it.
Okay. Nope. I think it's the Mavic 3.
Yep, Mavic 3.
Mavic 3.
Bad boy. 3. The cinema edition. It's got a 4/3 camera micro sensor on the bottom camera, and then a 5.2K top camera with a up to 10 times zoom or 7 times zoom, and then it also comes with a new smart controller. The higher package.
Wow.
They got a new smart controller with it. Unfortunately, I don't like the fact that it's only a 5.5-inch screen. I was hoping for bigger, but put glasses on, I guess.
Well, that's how big mine is.
Yeah,
and it works great for me. It's better than a phone because you don't have to screw around, put the phone on, and then plug it in, tap on the app, and go through all. With this, you just turn it on, bind it to your drone, and hit the Fly app, and boom.
The new smart controller's got AccuSync 3, so I might be a buyer in that one for my Air 2S.
Dang.
Wow.
Well,
if it's backwards compatible.
Is it going to have a better flight time or about 30 minutes? Or?
46 is the confirmed, which you'll probably get maybe, I don't know, maybe 35 to 38 minutes or something realistically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they are just getting better and better with this battery technology.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really come a long way from.
And then you got all the Autel products coming out, which it's going to be an expensive year. Very.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, the Autel Nanos in 4 colors.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 4 colors, two different cameras. There's 2 options. One that's got a 1/1.23 sensor, which is just under half inch. That's going to end up shooting max 2.7K. Kind of like the Mini SE in a way, except it's got optical avoidance and everything.
Hey, is
But-
the Mini 2 better than the Mini SE? Or
Yes, sir, it is.
It is okay.
It's got OcuSync, which the Mini SE is Wi-Fi. And then it's got a 4K camera as well. The SE only shoots 2.7. The SE controller is the old Mavic Mini controller. The Mini 2 is not. So if it were up to me, and it was my opinion, and you can afford one or the other, definitely buy the Mini 2. Don't waste your time on the SE.
I've been trying to. I got my eye on that Mini 2. I have the Spark and
Okay, well,
Mavic Air, so that's
I got.
I'm so far behind.
I am selling mine.
Heck, I'd sell mine, but nobody knows what it is around here. Does it catch fish or does it hunt? No.
I'm selling my Mini 2.
Oh, you're selling your Mini 2. Well, hey,
I am.
I have to make a deal here.
I can definitely take care of you. I'd rather see it go to somebody I know that's going to use it well, instead of some a-hole on eBay or offer up.
Offer up, yeah. We've got
Hello,
offer
Bob
up.
Casey and Chris Hope.
Hey, Chris Hope, how are you?
Mark, I've got a bunch of accessories with it. Hard case, the Flymore combo, the 3 batteries. I've got.
Damn.
You know, it's got a camo wrap on it, Realtree camo wrap on it.
All right. See, that's all sounding perfect for me.
I'll tell you what, if you really want it, I will give you a price that you won't be able to deny.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely looking around to get one. I'd rather buy one. See, the markup on a new one is kind of high. And then I bought one through this payment thing, my Mavic Air, and totally got raked over the coals on that deal. And
Oh boy.
And it ended up costing me way more than it should have. And my wife was not a happy camper.
I put my phone number in the private
But
chat.
honey, this will make me money.
Well, and you got to get your 107 for that. And there's a couple of guys here that have cornered the market, but they're flying like matrices. And,
Yeah, those are hard to compete with.
And it's like, damn, They've got all the real estate business wrapped up pretty much. I'm hoping I can get hooked up with some of these people on these hunting shows.
That would be nice.
Just don't shoot the drone.
I'm thinking of doing the same. I am studying from a 107. I will have it. I was hoping to have it by spin up, but I don't think I will. I've got a lot of boat fishing tournaments down here that could use some drone footage.
You guys that's one of the best places.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea too. Do you know Ken place it here?
Yeah, that's funny you mentioned that.
Oh, Hopbauer, yeah.
Hopbauer, yeah. He came and stayed here.
Good Hopbauer.
And we did the crappie tournament. We did a video with the crappie tournament, the grand finale here. We had a good time. It was so hot.
That's funny you mentioned his name. Because me and him are in talks about some sort of drone business by the end of the year.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, he is I'll give him the Tater seal of approval.
He's a good dude.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. Me and him, we met up last year sometime. I think it was November. Me, him, and Ray Kelly met up to do some flying.
Yeah, wasn't he? He was at the Florida meetup, wasn't he?
No, Ken couldn't make it there. He's on the road a lot. He's an insurance adjusting manager, so he spends a lot of time on the road. He's always out of state, always.
And then to tell you what, for his age, he's in fantastic shape, man.
Yeah, he is. He's
a good guy.
He's a great dude, man. And he reached out to me about a business venture that, he would be interested in doing with me, and I said, "Hell yeah!"
Hey, you awesome. Got a good area there too. You're central. There's so much stuff going on in Florida, man, and
a lot.
You guys will have, and the market's not oversaturated. I'm pretty sure. Here
it's not too bad.
Not a huge market for. There's a couple of people that do it, and
in Florida, it's growing like crazy.
Yeah, always, constantly. Ken does great in Florida. Ken Dono does absolutely fantastic with his company. He made a name for himself, and that's what you got to do. You got to get your name out. It's all word of mouth down here, man.
He just kicked off his own operation full time not long ago.
Right.
didn't he?
Yeah, he
quit his
started.
job
He
and
quit his
yep.
job and he's doing
Okay.
Apex Aerial for fun for full time. That's the name of
Okay.
his company, Apex. That's
All
his
right,
that's his
a
full
good
time
guy.
gig.
Well, I hope it goes bam up for him, man. I hope he does really well. He's got the talent and he's got the equipment. So if it, he's got a good market area where he lives. So
He does.
he
Does
ought to be
indeed.
able to go to the moon. Sponsors are going to be good too once you get your name out there.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me,
Hello,
my back.
Neil, and who else? Oh, Alex, all the way from Greece.
Alex,
Awesome.
he's
Yeah,
from Greece.
yeah.
Dude, I need to ask where more of these people are from.
Boy, that's the cool thing about these live shows is you get people from all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yes.
so much fun.
And that's one of the things, I try to tell people, I know this guy that lives in England, and, people are like, well, that's pretty cool. What's his name? And
Well,
I'll tell them the nickname or something.
Drone Views is from Ireland.
Ireland, yeah.
Ireland. Okay.
Ireland.
I can't do the Irish accent very good, but I've got
try.
some Irish in me.
I am Irish as well. I am some Irish. Half Irish, half Welsh from Wales. Weirdo.
Oh, that's okay. They play some good music over there, man.
Oh yeah. I've never been. Never been either.
Well, that's
God,
on my bucket list.
I don't ever get out of the country.
Is to go to Ireland and take the wife to England to see all the old Tower of London and all those old castles and stuff, Downton Abbey. She wants to see where that was filmed at. And she's a big, we watched all the Downtons. That's actually a pretty good show.
Right.
Don't
yeah, I like to go over there to the British Isles and Europe as well.
You've been to a lot of places, Art, hadn't you?
Yep.
He gets around, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Puerto Rico, Bahamas, Venezuela, Aruba, Canada, Japan, South Korea, China, and the Philippines.
I wouldn't mind getting out of the country right now.
Well, Art, since you're a comedian, what'd you think about the Norm Macdonald thing? Were you a big fan of
Yeah, that was sad, man.
He was a fantastic comic, man.
How
Yes,
did he die,
was.
by the way? What did he die of? Or
Cancer.
Cancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was because he had deep vein thrombosis, and I thought he probably had an embolism. That was my first thought when I heard, because he did those ads with that golfer about that medication for
no,
DVT,
yeah. Where what they're doing in the commercial has absolutely nothing to do with the medication they're trying to sell. That's funny.
Yeah. Never had the chance to meet him.
I wanted to go check out one of his shows. I mean, apparently I saw part of him on Larry King, and he had Larry King didn't know which way was up when he got done, because he's got that dry sense of humor that you really don't know if he's kidding or not, and he pulls it off just right. So people that don't know,
from Quebec.
Oh, is he? He's Canadian, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, hey, we got some good folks in Canada.
Yeah. Canadians are great guys.
You got to be a tough son of a gun to live up there and to live up in the northern states like Ron and those guys, because it's cold. It gets down to 60 degrees down here. We're putting on a jacket and freezing.
Well, it gets pretty darn cold here in Colorado too. Especially up in the mountain valleys where they don't get a whole lot of sun, and it gets cold. Like Fraser, Colorado, it'll get down to 35 below.
Holy macaroni, that's cold.
I'm good.
That's cold.
Nah, not me.
It's a mile high, right? Or is that just Denver? Or is that
That's just Denver?
Oh, okay.
Fraser is probably close to 10,000 feet.
So it's even higher than Denver.
Oh yeah.
Well, crap! If you can get there, Sean works. Right.
He's at 9,200.
I've got friends in Colorado Springs, man. I should, or not friends, family. I should come up there and visit.
There
And
you
I
go.
come hang out with Art. I can come hang out with Art for the day. Have a blast.
There you go.
You can
There you
you take
go.
him fishing, Art.
There you go.
There you
I'm
go.
taking him fishing when he comes down here next year for our South
Oh,
Florida
I'm
drone
looking
meetup.
forward to that.
I have
Do
never
some,
been deep sea fishing
Inshore.
or saltwater fishing ever before.
We actually have a fishing venture set up for our because as you know, our second annual South Florida drone meetup is next April 2nd on
Yep.
2022, which Tater, I hope to see you there, by the way.
I'm definitely gonna try. Once my
Yeah.
gas mileage gets up a little bit, I'm trying to get me a little 4-banger beater. I get like 7 miles to the gallon in the Tatermobile.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that sucks.
boy.
Yeah,
We are
especially right now, it sucks.
we're setting up a fishing venture on that Monday, which is April 4th. Bill Ronayne has set us up on the Lady Stewart, which is an offshore fishing
Cool.
vessel,
Cool.
like a party boat.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that. We've got
Oh, that's
a
awesome.
few people so far.
Now Ray
going on.
Kelly's a boat captain too, right? Or
He used to be a captain of a boat, and he used to run his own TV show and everything. He did it all,
Damn.
man.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Well, he probably got a lot of hookups then in that area.
Oh yeah. He's got a little boat of his own.
Yep.
I will be taking Art out on our family boat. Hopefully
Cool.
you're down here long enough for it.
Yeah.
I'm
Man,
assuming
that's
you
what
will
I'm
be.
talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to take the week off. And
Yeah,
just
we
do
got
nothing but fishing and drone flying.
Yep, I'm taking him out on our 27 contender. We're gonna do a little offshore
Cool.
fishing.
Yeah,
So
y'all got some serious boatage down there. I mean, I got a little aluminum bass boat.
when you live next to the ocean all your life, it tends to be part of the family. So
Oh
it kind of
man,
works.
my wife's trying to get us to move there so bad. She loves Florida, and I said, well, if you move there, you may not appreciate it as much because you'll get used to it.
Yep,
You know, and then you'll want to go somewhere else.
true.
Well, I thought about moving down there because I'm getting close to retiring.
That's where they go.
And it's just that I don't know if I can handle the hot summers down there.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, because
It's a
I
rough one.
love fishing, and that one of the things I wanted to do is after I retire, this YouTube thing, that's going to be my thing.
Mhm.
I could
Yeah.
go fishing, I could drone fly, but I've been checking around at some of those 55 plus communities, but the
Okay.
HOAs are just out of sight.
They're idiots down
That-
here.
I can't figure that out, man. It's
God,
like there's some of these folks out there that have these HOAs, and your yard's got to be so and so and so and so, and they all look like the same. Like little boxes on the hillside. Remember that
yeah.
show?
If you move down
Mhm.
here, stay away from the HOAs. That's all I say.
Yeah, I've heard there can be a nightmare, and you got to pay a fine or a fee or something every.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's like $600 a month. I'm
Holy
like going.
shiitake
crap.
mushrooms! No
Yeah.
I
way.
mean, you could get a home real cheap. One of those. They're modular homes. They're like double wides.
Yeah, my
they're
friend has one of those.
darn nice.
They are
Very
very
nice.
nice.
They're cheap, and now I know why, because nobody wants to buy them, and I guess the kids or the grandkids inherited this place, and they're trying to unload it, and a lot of them are furnished. You
Mhm.
could buy a house already furnished.
That's even better.
It is a nice place to live down here. I got to be honest with you. I've been here all 37 years of my existence, and it's a little crowded for me. And
Yeah, I bet
the
that's
people
fun.
are
Well, yeah,
a-holes.
especially down where you live.
Down south, everybody's an asshole. Everyone.
Oh man,
I mean, nobody is as polite as they are up north, but it is a
Right.
beautiful area to live.
Mm,
It really, unfortunately, it's a little expensive,
yeah.
but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
doable.
you're closer to Miami.
I don't even travel that way. I do not go south unless I have to.
Yeah, not
I'm good.
doing it.
Right.
But it does get hot. As long as you have a car with AC, you're good.
Yeah,
That's right.
I've
That's like
walked
I
down
want
the
to say
door.
hello to James, my PI Dream, in the chat. He's having his waffles. Hopefully, he'll be in for a
Awesome.
while.
Would be good. He's having
He
waffles.
could tell
did you
us
say?
about his project he's got going on,
Oh,
putting up his pavilion.
okay.
So I've been kind of looking at homes more in the central part of the state, like Lakeland or what's other places
Bradenton?
around that.
Yeah. There's a lot of nice areas in Central. A lot.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Bill Ronayne lives in a nice area in Port St. Lucie. That's not bad.
Yeah, yep. My grandparents used to have a house there back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah,
man.
I was born and raised in Broward County, which is where Fort Lauderdale is. I've just known nothing else. Unfortunately, I'm ready to go,
Right.
but I don't know. If let me put it this way, if it wasn't for my two children that live with their mother, I would have already been gone.
Yeah, man. Those kids are. I get that for sure. Yeah.
They're getting old enough now. Hopefully, they can make the decision on their own to come live with dad. But until
Yeah.
then, I have to kind of lay low or lay here until I'm
Yeah.
ready. Until they're ready.
Yeah. Then they'll have one of them lives with you, one of them lives with the other one, and then they get together and get 2 Christmases anyway,
Oh yeah. Yep. It's nice. Art, you would love it down here, though. I mean, it is hot, but I mean,
Yeah.
you got AC. It's not too bad.
I
Yeah.
think you'd fit right in, Art, man. You got the more go get them than a lot of people, so there's a lot of places you can go do stuff.
Right. Well, and the other thing I gotta think about is excuse me, is electricity. How expensive is it
Mhm.
down there? Because you gotta have electricity to
Yeah.
run the AC during
Yeah.
those summer days.
You buy a bunch of hamsters and put them on a belt.
Yeah.
You got to feed them in.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It depends on my house. My place is not very big. And I've got the children and the wife, and I'm home all day. The wife is working right now. I'm not. And I average like $120 a month or something like that in FP&L in electric, which
That's
is
not
right.
bad at all.
It's not bad. And you're going to be it's either you by yourself or you're going to be with your girlfriend. You're going to be in a small place, not be a huge place.
Yeah.
So a lot of places, you wouldn't have it wouldn't be that expensive at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Some of those places in the 55 plus, I mean, they're about 1,000 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, which is nice.
Less to clean, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it's bigger than my apartment that I live in. I think my apartment is about 700 square feet.
Yeah, Colorado is not cheap to live in at all.
No, it's getting expensive here, and
yeah,
I'm just worried it's going to get more expensive in the coming year.
My sister lives in California, up in the Bay Area.
Oh boy!
And when she was thinking about selling her house, she had people coming out of the woodwork wanting to buy it, and it was like way over the asking price for the house because it's such a hard to get real estate. And for what she could have sold her house for, she could have paid for a whole house here in Louisiana with a bunch of land and a pond and a nice,
there you go.
Spread.
Mm-hmm.
And they just can't take, they want to be close to their kids. They're in Oregon, so
right.
It is hot though.
Bill said, "Don't move to Florida. Nothing but a-holes there." Fort Lauderdale. Appreciate that, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
I am an a-hole. I don't care. I know it, and my wife will tell you the same thing. I am. You have to be to live down here.
Yeah. You have there to be. What didn't rub off on you, you'd be never going anywhere,
Down here is where you learn to fight at a very young age.
I always wondered that about these places. You go there and you hear people talk about that, and they live close to the beach. And I was like, damn, man, if you live in such a beautiful area, you'd think you'd have to surgically remove the smile off their faces, But I guess
it's like everybody walks around with the stick up their ass like their life is so difficult. And hey, you don't know difficult. You have no idea. I don't. I've been down. I've hit rock bottom more than I can count, but
Mhm.
I don't walk around with this attitude on me like I hate people.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
it's just
Yeah.
that society these days is so difficult to deal with.
that is
Oh,
not.
you're right, Bill.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, my generation, I'm quite embarrassed of because they're just God out of this world ridiculous with the attitudes and this disrespect and just it's terrible.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
nothing I can do about it. Just try and keep my kids from going down that road.
That's all you can do,
Hey,
man.
E-Drone, good to see you.
What's up, Eric? Yep, it is what it is, man.
So, Art,
Uh,
who is your favorite pilots? We never heard you tell us who your favorite pilots were a while ago. I've been waiting to hear.
Well, I like Ken Heron,
Yeah, everybody loves Ken.
Dono, and
I don't know.
Kelly Shore.
Kelly Shores, yeah, love Kelly. He's a good
Who
dude.
else? Sean Oz when he's not
Sean
crashing
Oz,
my
man.
drones into the lake.
Hey, but you know what? If you could be close to his age and still snowboard, man, God bless you, man. Do it. You know, plus he's a tattoo artist, meets cool people probably all day long.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
You know.
well, speaking of devil, there's
He's got a point.
Sean. Good to see you, Sean. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah,
It was so fun meeting him in Florida.
Yeah.
And he we didn't even know he was coming.
Oh, he just
surprised.
showed up.
He showed up.
Oh,
he
that's
rolled
awesome.
he rolled up with Dono and Billy, Kyle, and walked up like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Well, what the fuck are you doing here?"
Yeah.
I was talking to him
Surprise.
I talked to him weeks and weeks before the meetup, and I kept texting him saying, "Are you coming? Come on, you got to get down here. Got to get down here." And he said he didn't know if he could make it, and then he showed up. I said, "What's up?"
That's
Good
great.
dude, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Marcel.
Marcel.
But
hi.
hey, you know what? I did catch one fish while I was down there. I caught a
did?
little
Yeah.
porcupine fish.
Yep.
Can you eat
I remember
those?
that.
Or
Nah.
not touch them?
Well, you know, Darcizzle, she'll eat any fish. You know?
Yeah, no crap.
She
That's what
caught a
scares
bunch
me
of
about
those
the saltwater.
checkered puffers, and she made a meal out of that. And I'm like, okay. Just gotta
She'll eat
know how to
anything.
clean those fish.
Like Mikey.
Yep.
I definitely want to go do that. That's on my list to do a saltwater fishing trip, you know.
Yep.
Get one of those redfish or whatever the ones on there. You can eat them
Yep.
for about a week.
Redfish, snapper, pompano.
It's a lot of fun.
Barracuda, tilapia. Well, freshwater tilapia and
We don't
bass.
do much bottom fishing. Personally, we don't do much bottom fishing. We do more offshore for wahoo or kingfish, dolphin, mahi.
Right.
But bottom fishing is a lot. You just got to have a lot of patience
Right.
for bottom fishing. But that's with anything saltwater.
And inshore fishing too. That's well.
A lot of people do flats fishing now. You can catch all kinds of reds and snook, tarpon, all kinds of crap. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that reminds me. There's a place. There's this guy that does these YouTube videos, and it's like it's this port down in Florida. It's really rough, man, and these boats coming in and out of there, and a lot of these guys can't navigate through.
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I know
about?
where that is. That's not far from Matt. It's
what the blue
Stewart,
top
I think it is.
legend or something like that was one of the ones he'd do, and these people would do some insane stuff, and you'd see $300,000 boats just coming through there. You know?
Oh yeah,
I'm talking big time cool stuff.
there's some beautiful houses on the intercoastal down here. Expensive.
Oh yeah,
very.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
I can't think of the name of that guy. It's the name of the sound or something. I'm gonna try to find it. But they're all coming in and out of this port, and it's so much content. Him just points a camera there that he's been going for a while. I watched a ton of his videos, and you see some crazy stuff, people.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm having fun watching their sizzle offshore.
She's oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
Here
that
it
other
is.
girl, Louisa.
There's a
She's
few
nice
of them
looking.
on. There's another one. What the hell's her name? They got a chick named Mermaid Tori. She does offshore fishing down here. She's also.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few of them.
That place is called the Hallover Inlet.
Hallover Inlet is south. We go out Hallover Inlet when we go offshore fishing.
Okay.
Because the farther south you go in Miami, the more you get into fresher Gulf Stream waters,
Mhm.
which makes the
Right.
fishing a lot better. Farther south you go is always better.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, Hallover Inlet. Hallover Inlet is where I was flying 6 months ago, maybe, when I had somebody called the FAA because somebody that I had met there was flying over people and wasn't supposed to.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
And then he left, and it was just me and my friend TJ, and I had the FAA show up and start questioning me and all kinds of shit. But
Oh man. Were they pretty cool or
yeah, very.
Okay.
But it was hard to explain to them that I had nothing to do with it, but I ended up taking the heat for it. So it is what it
Oh.
is. Sucks. I never talked to the dude again. The dude actually blocked me on his Facebook group because I called him an asshole for having me deal with that the way he was flying. And
Right.
bye.
That wasn't a holy thing to do.
Bye. But
Man.
Hallover Inlet, they have a sandbar there that gets really, really crowded. 300-400 boats. I actually have a video of Hallover on my channel, and
Right.
it's a
Okay.
fun place. It's
It
a fun
looks
place
like
to go.
there's always something going on, man.
Always. Very,
Always.
very, very crowded place. Very.
That's
Yeah, I want to catch me a tarpon too. That'd be nice.
Those are
That's
some
hard.
fighting beasts, man.
Yeah. I need to be strapped into the boat.
Yeah.
you got to strap the boat to you, man, when you're catching this
Yeah.
sucker. We've had a few fish that pull you around in a small boat here that, but nothing like that though.
Yeah.
We got some pretty big catfish.
Well, there's a guy in Texas that goes through the bayous down there by Houston,
Mm-hmm.
and he's pulling out some big ass gar out of there.
Oh,
man.
God. Alligator guard. Biggins. Down here, they don't get very big. They only get, maybe a foot and a half,
Yeah.
2 feet tops. Up
Man.
there, good knit. They're huge.
Yeah, we had 130 pounder or something like that down at my dad's.
Wow.
He lives on there, and that thing was hard to even get in the boat. It took 3 people to
Right.
pull it over in the boat, and then called my cousin, and he hauled down here to get it to go sell it to the fish market. He's like, "Man, I can get
Right.
$50 for that thing." I said, "Well, come get it."
I had a gig in New Bern, North Carolina, and the hotel was on the waterfront, so it had boat docks there. So I went fishing out there and caught into a 2-foot needle nose gar
Oh yeah,
and got that up, and boy, it was fighting pretty good. And I see this long pointy thing with a whole bunch of teeth, and I'm like, going, holy
Yeah.
crap! And I didn't have a net, so it just rolled and snapped the line.
no, well, it's probably better it did that, as long as you didn't have too much of the
would
bait in
been
there.
pain in the butt to get the hook out.
We got
If
some
you didn't
long
swallow
needle
it.
nose that we use, them real skinny, like medical type things. Those are the best.
Oh, hemostats, we call them. here.
Hemostat. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of them. I got one that I always have in my fishing gear, and then I have one in my car for when I pay for gas at the gas station, because my hands are kind of tiny
yeah.
for the credit card slot. I can't
You
get
don't
in
lose your
there
card.
fast enough, so I put it on the hemostat and go, boop.
That's
There
not a
you
bad
go.
idea. That's not a bad
Yep.
idea.
That's not a bad
Mhm.
idea for anybody, man.
Yeah, hell no. Damn, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Touch them nasty ass machines, man.
I know. These days, if I had to punch in my pin, I'm thinking, God, who's been on this thing?
All right.
Got to go bathe in sanitizer.
Who's been watching it, or who's been on it, and who's been watching you? Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Right.
hadn't been watching their hands?
Oh God. Ugh. The world we live in, buddy.
we've done some noodling. Texas Arts drone guy asked if we do any noodling. And yeah, we've done it, but we do it a little bit different. A lot of times we'll sink a 55-gallon drum or a few of them, and just let them sit out there a little while, and then usually you'll get some fish that back up in there, catfish. And
Oh,
Right.
so you don't go under rocks or whatnot into
well, I
holes.
mean, they do, but where the big ones are out on the lake, that's usually what they'll do, because it just is not much of a drop off. It just kind of it's so shallow.
Yeah. I want a noodle. That'd be fun, man. Pull me out a big old 50-pounder or something, swallow
Oh
my
yeah, you
arm.
better be ready though when you grab
Oh
it.
yeah, as soon as they grab hold of your arm, buddy, it's a fight.
It's on. Once they
I've
realize,
seen them.
yeah, that's what's scary. And when they hit, it's
No,
just soon
no,
as you
Bill,
reach
I'm
there,
not into that.
roaches.
Although it is legal here in Colorado, we've
Yeah,
got
that's what. Yeah,
recreational marijuana.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not a smoker myself. I used to be, not anymore.
I bet that's
We
expensive.
got it all. We got gummies, we got edibles, and
Well, hell, everybody up there's got to be happy.
We got them down here too. Not necessarily the most legal, but hey, we got them.
Yeah, we got them here too, man. They just
They're
grow
everywhere.
it somewhere, you know.
yep. That's what started our economic boom.
I think
boom
if
here in
everybody did it,
Colorado.
you know,
Now we got a homeless
nationwide-
problem.
Oh,
All
because
these
of
young
that?
stoners that don't want to get a job, they
Yeah,
come here to Colorado and panhandle, and they go up in the mountains, go snowboarding, and then in the summertime they're down here panhandling and camping out
Man,
What a joke.
wherever they want.
what happened to the good old honest hoboing, man?
Yeah. Every now and then you'll see one. Those are the guys I'd give my money to.
I would too. I'd give it to a hobo for sure.
Hey, we
'cause
got another Florida kid who's now a new dad. Let's welcome to the show Adrian
Adrian.
Mateo.
he's got his
welcome.
bloodshot eyes and all, man.
Tired
Hey.
man you are.
How you doing, Art? How you doing, Mr. Taylor Rogers, my
Good,
conduit?
good.
What's up, buddy?
Yay.
Finally got to see the man behind the name Taylor Rogers.
Hey, yeah. I thought we've been on a couple of these before. Maybe I was drinking that night or something. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
They got that moon, man. Yours some stuff. I know I was in the chat on one of yours, and I think we lasted 4.5, 5 hours that night.
Oh, that man can
Yeah.
run.
Sometimes when I get on my stream, we tend to go a little too
I
long,
think
but
Yeah,
Wasn't
it the
same,
night
same
Meg
here.
had passed
Sometimes
out
we'll
on
do a
camera?
3 hour here
Yeah.
because
Wasn't that when
James
Nelson
likes.
had passed out? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I was in there for that one.
God, that was funny.
by the way, Taylor Rogers, you got something right behind you that remind me of mine. There it is right there.
Gun case.
Dude, hey, that sure looks familiar. Hey, I would love to show a contents video of it, but I'm scared that I'd get YouTube slapped.
Oh yeah.
There's all kinds of gun channels out there. You'd be all right, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll have to. It's about that time of year people start getting them out and getting ready for hunting season, and
Yeah.
I'm more of an archery guy myself. I love to bow hunt more than anything.
Hey Johnny Drone Flyer, good to see you.
Hey Johnny, how you doing, buddy?
So, Adrian, have you decided if you're going to run live tonight? I'm assuming you are.
So far, so good. I'm actually gonna test out the strength on my internet and see how good I'm running. If it's running pretty crappy and laggy, I'm probably not going to. If it is, then I will do it.
It's jumping in and out on you right now.
Yeah, I figure that much is not. I actually had to call AT&T and schedule another freaking appointment for them to come out and fix it again, because every year around the same time, it goes to shit. You know, it's every time.
Yeah.
Man, are you running fiber? What do you got going on?
Actually, I got the standalone DSL with AT&T, and in my area,
He lives in
In
a
my
really rough area for the
in
internet.
my
man.
area, Taylor Rogers is this is how. I think I've said this before, but I never get tired of talking bad about AT&T because it's literally a piece of shit over here. Pretty much is right here the fastest service they have. Hey, hold on to your britches. 6 megabytes.
Oh, dude.
Woo!
And then
Damn.
that's down. And then for up, I barely got 5 point something kilobytes, which means
Goodness.
God.
for me to download 12 gigabytes of an update on my PlayStation 4 or the Xbox, it will take 2 days and a half.
Oh man, I remember
And
them
that
days.
is that now just because of the area that you're in?
That's because of the area. In my area, AT&T is the only one that will service. However, they also got the other bullshit, the other satellite service, like
Direct, Direct
the
TV.
Usenet and all that crap. But it's worse. It's worse than this one.
I heard Starlink was supposed to be really good.
Well, Starlink is not available here yet.
Not yet.
Oh man, they're gonna kill it with that, man.
The second that it comes available, I'm gonna kick these sons of bitches out of here.
Well, get on the list. I think they got a list you need to get on.
They told me I can't even get into this right now. I got to wait.
Damn.
I can't even sign up for it right now.
Oh man, that's
Wow.
I've heard that's really going to be good. The only problem I've heard is some overheating issues with the dish.
Yeah.
You know,
And another thing, Taylor Rogers, a mile from me to my right hand side. Some people got Xfinity, Windstream, Cox, the Spectrum, but I can't get it over here. They're about a mile away.
Roll out some cable your way, man.
Well, AT&T don't want to invest in the goddamn money to go ahead and get it.
I've heard that everybody's wanting to save their money and go away from copper.
Exactly, yeah.
Move to glass,
So,
but it's just such a.
And I also went ahead and told them, you know what, I'm going to cancel the service. They told me that if I cancel it, I will not be able to get on it again. Maybe for another 2 years.
From a bunch of blackmailing mother.
I know.
Hey, when I moved here, it took me 2 years for me to get the service.
Oh,
God.
well, that's a
Because I have to wait for a
man.
slot. Because once somebody get it,
Yeah.
can't nobody else get it. It's by slots.
What a
Oh
joke.
boy! Wow,
What a bunch of bullshit. Yeah.
God.
So you're kind of stuck, man. I mean, there's not much you can do,
No.
really.
Unfortunately,
What about LTE or any of that? Is it
nothing. Even with Verizon, even with AT&T, even with any other company, it still sucks. Like my cell services with AT&T,
Yeah.
I barely got one bar.
Adrian
Oh,
lives.
boy.
I gotta. For anybody that doesn't know, Adrian lives in the sticks.
What
he's-
city are you in, Adrian?
I'm pretty much between Ocala and Willis. Chiefland. It's called Bronson.
Yeah.
Damn. So you're more redneck than I am out there.
Oh, that area is badass, though. I love it. It's about 5 hours. About 5 hours north of me.
I love it, man. I mean, I love living in the woods. I love it, man. It's
Dude.
nice, quiet. I tell you what, the only people that make the most noise shooting guns is myself and two other guys that live to my left and then one to the right. We just be popping it on my backyard. I got my own little range in my backyard, and I just let loose.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, like I told you, remember I told you earlier, if it wasn't for my 2 children that live with their mom, my ass would have been up there already.
Man.
I can deal with it. I hate this zero lot line shit where your neighbors are right up your ass. I hate it.
Yeah.
I want to be alone.
Tell me about it.
I want to live in the woods by myself.
Me too.
I'll homeschool my freaking children. Just get me out of here. Get me out of the city.
Mhm. That's what my wife did.
The apartment building behind me,
Mhm.
we had a hostage situation about
I remember that.
3 months ago.
What?
Oh, yeah. Some guy was being served with a warrant,
Oh, damn.
and the guy freaked out and took his girlfriend and her mom hostage and for several hours. And
Man,
I came back home from dinner with a friend, and all of a sudden there's SWAT there. And they got the yellow tape, and I couldn't get into my apartment building.
man.
So,
A-holes.
so a few weeks later, guess what? That guy's stuff was out on the out in the
Curve.
parking lot, and I
Damn.
got this camera.
Wow.
Hey, there we go.
Finders,
Nice.
Yeah.
seekers,
Yep.
losers.
All I had to
winners.
do was get a charger to charge it up. It's 14 megapixels.
Well, damn.
And then there was a cheapy Nikon camera that takes AA batteries. Oh, and then I found a laptop hard drive, 320 megabytes or gigabyte.
Think about it. Damn.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
And some other. Oh, there was a Garvin GPS thing. It was an old one.
Yeah. Man. Do they do that a lot over there? People just put their crap out on the curb when it's
The
Well,
guy
when
didn't
they
have a
get-
choice. The
Yeah, when
authorities threw that shit
people
out.
get evicted, you come home and go, "Oh, somebody got kicked out of their apartment." And you
I
see
wonder
their
how long
stuff.
it takes for all their shit to be gone.
Doesn't take long.
Man.
Yeah.
When I lived in Las Vegas, these people across the road introduced me to dumpster diving. And the first time I thought, this is silly. And then I started seeing some of the stuff they were coming back with. And I was like, well, damn, this might not be such a bad deal after all. And
I
they would go
pulled
to
out
these
a couple
swanky
computers
neighborhoods.
that way.
Bulk pickup is the best. Bulk trash pickup.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, hold that thought because it's time for toffee giveaway.
It's
Pick a number
time.
between 1 and 50. And we will spin the wheel for toffee.
I'm in on this one.
I got
Don't say
32,
Opie
so nobody
Tom,
comes
you
here for me. I got 32. 32 is the number.
Okay.
I'm going to pick 3
you
because I'm
put
a
it in
huge
the chat?
Allen fan.
I put 22 in on mine, so
How you doing, buddy? John Fly? I can sell you a new house. I want to sell this house. How about you help me sell this house, Johnny John Fly? Hey,
So
we
how
got
far
Chris
is your
Bates with a
neighbor?
Mike
Mike
with
Roach,
25.
hey, good to see you.
got some guys popping in, lurking back there.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, Art, you might want to go ahead and talk to Chris and Mike Roach. They got the same number.
Uh-oh.
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 Who was
Pick
first?
again, guys.
Yep. It looks like Chris
Wedgeworth.
Wedgeworth.
And,
Yep, looks like Wedgeworth was
say
first.
that real fast.
Say what?
Drone Live, you can't pick 100.
Uh-oh.
There you go, Mike. Number 1, Ellie. That'll
Okay.
work. That'll work.
Alrighty, guys, it is time to spin the wheel of toffee.
Spin the toffee wheel.
Oh, hell, I want an echo machine. Oh, left it on.
You got to forget to push the button. Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go. Alrighty.
Hey,
Let's
Doc Murdoch,
spin
how you
that
doing,
wheel.
Chris?
Yeah, let's
How you
spin
doing,
that
Joe?
wheel.
Oh, it's even got a animation. What I'm talking about.
13.
And the winner is number 13. Let's
Holy
see
crap.
who's-
Nobody
Some
picked in the teens. Nobody.
Nobody picked
Uh,
13?
Blind,
No.
Blind Neil did.
He
Oh,
retracted his
Neil
message. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah.
All right, Neil, just DM me your address and I will ship that out to you.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Where
All
is
right,
this toffee from?
congratulations, Neil.
Tell me about this toffee that you.
A family friend, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
a friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Rick Enstrom is a good friend of mine. I've known him for a few years. The first
that
time I
the-
had some of their candy was the company that I worked for. Thank you, Steve Mack. Here's my email if you want to email me your address.
There you go.
Yeah, the company got some milk chocolate bars with the company logo on it.
Oh,
So
that's
these
cool.
were custom made candies for the company. That was the first time I had any of their stuff.
We're talking about
and-
high-end stuff here.
I think I still have some. I think. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
that's
I
like
don't
a
remember
heat-
where.
Really good
Isn't
stuff. Johnny Drone Flyer, I think, got
Yep.
some, and
I did. I got
Okie
2 boxes.
Tom, he's won a couple times.
Yeah.
And he also won a power bank from me.
Oh, cool.
Oh, speaking of power bank, last week I went flying with the flight club out at the Adams County Fairgrounds, and I had my power bank set up on one of the trash receptacles so I could let it charge up from the
Oh
sun.
yeah, solar powered.
I left it there.
Oh,
No.
damn you.
Somebody got it. I bet it's that dude that got that camera guy.
The camera.
He's like, I got my camera.
Oh yeah, and Michael Wright has won a couple times. Yeah.
Man. Well, right. That's awesome, man.
And it's not your what is that? Russell Stover's.
Nah.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
Yeah.
If you go to their website, Enstrom's Candy, they got some really.
I don't
How
even
do you
like. I
spell
don't
it?
even like almonds. I don't even like almonds, and I like the stuff he sent me. He sent it to me twice. One time he sent it to me for my daughter after she broke her arm,
Oh,
and then I
dang.
and then I won some that Chris Wedgeworth had sent to me. I believe it
It's
was
that
Chris.
fancy chocolate here now.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Gourmet confections.
Yep.
Dadgum. We just have your
They've got a couple stores here in the Denver area, and the closest one where I live, that's where I get all the toffee that I ship out. Once in a while, I'll do a special where I have a specialty candy that I'll give away. Usually around the holidays when I do that.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool. That is really cool. So, what's your favorite thing from them if you're gonna get something?
Oh, the toffee is really good, but for Easter they've got some really good cream-filled eggs. They've got the kind with peanut butter or caramel or
Man,
mint chocolate.
that looks good.
Their cream fills are really good, and they've got turtles and all kinds.
I like them turtles, especially those, those alligator snapping.
Mm-hmm. The little bastards are dangerous.
Or those leather bats
powder
that
in
they
one
have
night.
down by Matt.
Yeah, you gotta handle them the right way. We used to pull them up in
Yeah.
our boat when we used
You'll
to fish.
grab
and-
them right, man. You'll know
yeah, same thing with gators.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll just reach down there and grab them. My dad was
Catch-
scared.
I can catch gators down here like it's a sport. I'm so damn used to it. But
We have
a lot of
Jackrabbit.
people.
Do you guys have those soft shell turtles?
Yep.
The little brown ones? Well, we
Yep.
were
Got 'em here,
catfishing
too.
one day, and Dad was bringing in what he thought was a turtle. He's like, "Dadgum, that neck is real long," and it was coming up. Snake.
Yeah.
He just cut the line. I was like, "Well, that snake wasn't poisonous. You could have kept your bait." He's like, "No, just cut it and go."
Hey, let's welcome all the way from Syracuse, New York. Let's welcome Mike Roach.
Hey guys.
Hey, Mike.
Welcome.
What's up, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Okay, man. How you doing?
Good to see you.
How you doing, Mr. Mike Roach?
All right.
Yeah.
How you doing, Adrian?
Wait a minute, Mike Roach. Did you change your name again? Back to Mike Roach?
Yeah, because
Yep.
I figured everyone
He's
knows
getting
me. by
famous.
We
Yeah,
all
man,
need you
that's
by
what
Mike
it
Roach.
is.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go.
You built yourself a name with that one.
He's
Right.
trademarked.
Yeah. Hey, good to see
I
you.
think
See
you
you guys. It's
oughta-
been a while.
Yeah, I go into the hemostat business called the Mike Roach Roach Clip.
Mike Roach clip.
Yeah, they just legalized
Tell you all
that
my
here
little-
too.
Oh boy.
Actually, at the
Oh,
state fair, I could
look
smell
at
it.
that, you muffin.
Look at the little puppy.
Ah,
This is
Oh.
Daisy.
She's so cute.
Hi, Daisy.
My wife got her for
Right
me
here.
today.
Is that a beagle or a basset?
It's a bugle.
A bugle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what we call them down here, bugles. Yeah, I named her Daisy off the John Wick movie,
Oh, okay.
the first one. Of course, she's
Oh yeah.
That was the little name, I think.
That was the dog that started the whole war.
That started the whole war. It was just
It was just a dog.
yeah, it's a wrong dog, buddy. You know,
That's good
sometimes I meet people here and I feel sorry for their dog.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, man, you're this way in public. Imagine how you'd act when you're not in public.
Right. I'm tempted to get a dog. I used to have a Doberman years ago and back in the
That's a good
90s.
dog.
Awesome dog.
Yeah,
Very
Dobermans are
good.
great.
I
Yeah.
think that's one of the 5 smartest breeds.
Yeah.
I was raised with Rottweilers, man.
Yeah, that
Raised with them.
my buddy's got one of those. I had a pit bull rescue. I got a tattoo of a pit bull, and I was living in a 16 by 80 trailer, and this is really funny. This lady calls up from ADT and wants to sell me a security system, and I said, "Well, ma'am, I live with 9 pit bulls in my house." And she goes, "Well, thank you, sir. Have a good day." The phone. They'd probably lick you to death if you broke in.
Down here in Miami, they're banned. Pit bulls are banned in Miami.
That's right. I forgot about that.
They still have them. People still have
Yeah.
them. I had it multiple. My last one was a 120-pound Brindle. And
that's Brindles are one of my favorites, man.
yep, his name was
they're
Hemi.
beautiful.
Hemi, that's a good name too,
But
man.
they down in Miami, even in Broward, you try and get a house or rent, and you have a pit bull on that lease, they won't let you live there.
I've heard that, and if you do own the house, it's like an extra insurance money you have to pay.
Pretty pathetic, actually. It's
It
not the
is.
dog. It's not the
Not the
dog.
dog.
It's the owners.
Yep, our motto
That's
was
right.
not bad
Right.
dogs.
Nope,
bad
not at all.
owners.
Right.
It's the way they're treated, the way they're raised.
Yep, man.
Yeah.
We need to
Adrian,
get
sorry to hear
ArtCo.
about your internet, man. I didn't
Yeah.
realize you had that slow a speed. It's amazing you can do a live stream.
Yeah, sometimes I just be struggling, Mac Roy, just to go ahead and maintain. Like right now, I'm actually watching myself over here on the YouTube, and it looks okay, but I also look pixelated compared to you guys. You guys look clear compared to me on YouTube.
Yeah.
So your
you
house
don't
is
look
like,
bad.
You look
everybody
okay
get
on
off the
time.
internet. Everybody get off. I'm fixing
How you doing, Chris Wedgworth, Jack Rabbit, FPB? How you doing, buddy?
See, I
Yeah.
bought the top of the line premium service that Xfinity had because I've got so many devices running in this house on
There you
internet
go.
with the girls. I had to have it. I had to pay. Everybody says, why are you paying extra for that shit? Welcome to my world. That's what I have to do.
Yeah.
You know?
So you got the gig system?
Yeah, I'm running. I think last time I did a speed test, I ran. No, I mean I'm unlimited, but I think I was at like 190 something up, and I don't remember what the speed test was, but it's a lot.
Oh,
I chose to do that because of the amount of devices that I have in my household.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the 800. So I get about,
Wow.
in the 700s down and about 18 up.
That's pretty good.
700s down.
Yep.
I'm running right now. I'm running mine right now. Let's see.
They got a lot of fiber in Colorado, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've got 8 devices connected to my internet right now, and I'm 519 up, or 519 down, and 18 up. So
That's not bad.
I have to have it. I have to.
I have to have it for my work. So I'm wondering if they're going to let you roll some of that in on your expense. You know, since people are working from home now and they're having to use their own internet. But
Right.
I've
True.
heard them
Right.
say, "Well, you'd have it anyway," and I'm like, "Well, I may not buy the premium package." But
Since you guys talking about your speed, let me go ahead and test on my amazing speed. Give me 1 second.
you want me to do
I got
the,
691 down and 1732 up.
man, I feel like we're all whooping out our weenies and comparing them here.
All right, so right now it's still staying connected. Give it a minute.
Well, I got 21 up. That's all you need to know. So
All right.
It's still staying connected. Sorry.
Time
Still
for a
waiting.
smoke break. Smoke break. Let's change my camera.
Yeah, by the
Well,
time you take a smoke break and come back,
No, I'm switching over. I'm jumping onto my my camera on my computer so I can take it out with me. Make it easier.
Hi, Johnny, Drone Flyer, Chris Wedgeworth. Good to see you guys. Always good to
I
see you.
get 922 down is mine, and 50. It's capped at 51-ish.
Wow,
You're
that's good.
flying, man.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I have.
Oh,
to stay
and don't
connected
forget,
at
I've
work.
got a video that's premiering tomorrow. It's
Oh, nice.
what is? Oh yeah, I did an FPV mod, so go check that out.
Cool.
All right, so you ready to know what's mine? Mine, it says 2.66 down, 0.23 up.
Oh shoot.
Damn.
Wow.
That's like Windows
Yeah.
95 stuff, man.
That's like
Yeah.
that's like
You know,
dial-up.
Windows 3.1,
Just
man.
like dial-up, pretty much.
Yeah, that's like 56K speeds.
Right.
It might be.
Man,
It
that's.
might be.
I feel bad for you.
How you doing, Mike B?
My internet's so slow. I'm questions from last week. Joe.
Well, you know what they say: what doesn't kill you gives you a set of unhealthy coping mechanisms and a dark sense of humor.
Good point.
I just had my first small drone crash of the summer.
Uh-oh.
And I went up to get the sunset, see if it was decent, and I was landing on a table, and a neighbor came up. I can't blame the neighbor, but I had the tail end of my drone about 2 inches off the table, and it went down the ground. I think it's good. A couple of props are broke. Otherwise, it looks
What
fine.
drone was it?
Mavic 2 Pro.
Oh boy.
So
Oh no, not the 2 Pro.
yeah, I guess I got to get the 3 now. But
Hey,
There you
I
go.
gotta be honest with you. That thing looks sweet, if you ask me.
right.
Oh,
I'm
It
ro-
does.
I'm
there you go. We got the
This
Tiny
is
hawk.
the indoor.
Yeah, that's the
Yep.
the brush version one, correct?
Yeah, this is the one. If it's more than 2.5 miles per hour, you need to not fly outside. Period. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be an indoor
so
flyer.
It
but-
is.
You got the Easy Max
Yes.
or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Easy Fly.
No, and I wear glasses, and the only way I found it to work is I took a pair of old reading glasses and busted the sides off of them and wedged them in the box.
There you go. Hell,
And
that'll work.
As long as it don't get too foggy, I'm good to go.
Adrian, you gonna end up buying the Mavic 3? Have you seen the pictures?
No, I haven't really been paying attention to the bullshit. So no,
Oh,
I haven't
dude.
seen that.
The pictures of it are
plan
out.
on buying one.
Be-
If anything, maybe
because-
next year.
Because the
Michael
thing
McReynolds
is
is
that,
here.
Matt, anytime somebody comes up with a picture, then you look at another one, it looks different. Another one, it looks different. I just
Well,
wait till the damn thing comes out. and
fortunately-
just
Fortunately, the ones that are out now are not actual renderings. It's an actual picture.
really,
Yes,
Real
it is.
McCoy.
It is real. Yes,
So
sir.
is there like a pre-order wait list for that, or
Nah, I mean, we're hearing it'll be out in November probably, but
Mm-hmm.
it actually starts off at $1,600, which is not bad because it's
wow?
yeah, that's not bad at all for that
so,
package.
so wait a minute, hold on. 1,600 for the drone, one battery, the remote, propellers.
Yeah, it's supposed to be for the smaller package, and then it goes up from there. Now they do have a package, the Cine package, that comes with a micro Four Thirds sensor on the camera. I think that's actually stock on the drone, and it comes with a new smart controller. Yeah.
Oh, I know they coming out with
Yes.
a newer smart
Yeah.
controller.
Yeah, with
Yep.
OcuSync 3.
3.
It's got that's the only good thing about it. I don't like the fact they kept the screen the same size, but that's just me.
How many
Okay, so
nits is it? It's like 1,000 nits or something.
It's 1,000
So-
nits. Yep, 1,000
So
nits.
does that
Yeah.
mean that that new smart controller will still be compatible with the Mavic Air 2?
I
the
hope
Mavic
so.
2 Pro, Mavic 2 Zoom,
I mean,
the DJI Phantom, the Matrice, all that good stuff.
it does have OcuSync 3 on it, and I would hope it would be backwards compatible, because if not,
Yeah,
they
it
probably
would be.
won't sell many.
If
Obviously,
not, a lot of people gonna be pissed off because of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
I
I
believe
use
the
the
Air
smart
2
control.
is an OcuSync 3.
The Air 2S is the Air 2 is OcuSync 2. The Air 2S is 3.
Oh,
3, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, they move ahead, but I got the Mavic 2 Pro. It's fine. It's just a couple of props. I've got the smart controller. I think I should be able to get one more year out of it There's nothing
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to do with the Mavic 3 that I can't do with the current drone I have with 20 megapixel 1-inch sensor. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute, Mark. If you say that the Air 2S is AccuSync 3 and it works with the smart controller that's out now.
Yep.
Then when the new one comes out, then it should be compatible with the other drones. Then
You would think so. Yeah,
Should be.
absolutely.
Probably had to
Hey,
do it
right now, DJI, Best Buy, everywhere they're selling the DJI Air 2S Fly More combo with the smart controller, which is the one that was still out right now, not even the new one they're talking about.
Right.
And
That should
that's
go
all, you know
down.
what I mean?
Weren't people having trouble with the connection at
Yeah,
first?
it was spotty from what I heard.
Did
I
they
don't
fix
own
it?
one. Some people have. Some people say it has fixed it. Some don't. It's kind of, back and forth.
Right.
I have a picture of it. I'm trying to find it. There it is, right there. I'll show you, Adrian, real quick. I'll share the screen and then
Air 2S.
here. Let me, if you don't mind me, Art.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me share screen.
Can you go ahead and make him big, Art?
Yeah, I could do that.
Thank you,
Oh,
buddy.
the Air 2S isn't that bad.
There
$1,200.
There it is, right there,
it
brother.
is.
That's it, man.
That's it.
Mhm.
Damn.
It look like a freaking frog.
It looks
Look
like
at
a
the
hand-
size of the
yeah.
camera. The camera on that
I
thing
was
is
gonna say
massive.
hammerhead shark, but yeah.
Looks like it wants to walk.
And if you notice, there's a big H on there. Hasselblad.
Ooh, Hasselblad. Yep.
Yep.
Well,
Damn. So it's got it all, man.
Yeah, and then the back sensors, they point out at an angle,
Oh,
so it's omnidirectional. There is no more side sensors. The two back sensors are on the corners, pointing it out at an angle,
okay.
Oh,
So
and
it'll
they're-
see it before. Yeah.
just like this one. If you look at the front sensors on that, look at them. They're facing at an angle out. They're not forward.
So
That's
wait a
true.
minute. From what I'm seeing on the keyboard on that laptop, it looks smaller than the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom.
It's
Right?
actually got the same weight as a Mavic 2 Pro, I believe. I think it's like 980 or 9 something. Yeah, something like that.
But it looks smaller. Is it just me?
It does.
Like,
It does look kind
shorter.
of. It looks a little smaller. It looks a little smaller. It does. They definitely beefed up the body though with all the. I had a picture of the back of it, but the motors are black. If you
Oh,
can see, the
that's
motors are
cool.
all like a
Yeah.
black silver. It's cool
I
as
like
hell
that.
looking.
okay.
So
And the battery comes out the back, right?
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
It's a slide-in battery from the back.
Dang,
so
that's
it's not
what
from
I'm
the top anymore. Now it's
No.
from the back.
Nope, it's from the back. It slides into a battery bay.
That's cool.
That's what
So
she
it
said.
sounds like they literally changed just about it. The frames still look a little bit like the Mavic 2 Pro and the Mavic 2 Zoom, but they tweaked out a lot of the other stuff. The camera, the sensors. You know what I mean? The way the battery is in,
Right.
and it also looked like
Air
the propeller look a little different too.
They're actually quite long.
Yeah.
They look kind of long. I could be wrong, but let me see. Where's the picture of the back of it?
They probably repurpose some parts that they use commonly in all those drones to help.
Plus, they use us for their advertising.
Yeah, we do a great job there.
Yeah.
you know?
All they got to do is put out some rumors and some photos, man.
That's like the
There you
Pixel
go.
6, man. I've been thinking about getting a Pixel 6 because I got a Pixel 3 and it's cracked. And it's about that time. And every time I get ready to buy one, they come out with a new phone like 2 weeks later. And it's always better.
Unfortunately, I feel these days now with everything new coming out, it's not very, it's not jaw-dropping better than the previous. It's just incremental steps.
Right.
Right.
So is it worth it going up? I don't know.
It all depends on your budget, of course.
Yeah,
If you
really,
have
it
money to
does.
spare, it's fine,
Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Like getting a new
Okay.
phone every year, people used to do, forget about that.
Nah.
Yeah,
After at least 2 years. And I did order the new iPhone because it's got a 3x optical zoom.
Okay.
There you go.
So the Pro one. And but I'll keep it at least 2 years.
Yeah.
What is it up to now? The 13 or 14?
Yep, the
13.
13.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
I've been
Also,
an
if you
Android
like this
person.
content, please throw a few bucks in the super chat, please. helps me so I could, get this guy fixed so I could fly that again.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Busted?
We got to get him fixed up, man.
Yep, gotta get me fixed or become a member. That's another way you could.
That's right.
Hey, all the way from the Philippines, Seth Travel Vlogs. Good to see you, Seth.
Cool. All right. Speaking of the Philippines, why don't you? Is there any way you could retire there?
I have been thinking about that. That might be one of the things I could. I could rent a 3-bedroom house for under $400 a month.
Wow.
That's where Art Bell retired for a while out there in the Philippines, and he even had doing his show from out there a little bit.
Mhm.
You know, my
Isn't he
dad has
sick
a
or
house
something?
there. Huh?
Art Bell? No, not. I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah, no,
another guy.
he passed away a few years
Right.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking of a guy named Dan Bell.
Dan
who
Bell.
does
yeah.
YouTube. Does
There's my
like
tip
hotel rooms
jar.
and
If you
stuff.
want to do the PayPal way, I get to keep
We'll
more
get Tater
money
Tot
that
to do a
way.
dance for you if you super chat. We'll get him to do the dab or something.
Yeah, there you go. Do the train.
Man, they're talking about doing some new sequel movies lately. And I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but they're talking about doing Beetlejuice 2.
Oh,
They
And
are totally out of ideas in Hollywood.
that's what I told Heather, my wife. I said, you know what? They have lost ideas completely. What happened to the originality? I guess when the 80s, my generation, man, we had the Goonies, we had Lost Boys, we had all these great movies.
yep.
And it's like they want to remake those movies, but if you do, it's not going to be the same. You know,
Mhm.
Right.
it'll either be
And
Jack
there's certain
Nicholson
movies you can't touch them.
No,
like
don't touch them.
The Godfather or something. You can't even
No,
touch it.
the Goonies.
Yeah, I think 3 was enough for The Godfather.
Yeah, that was one too
Even
many.
number 3 wasn't that
Yeah.
good. 2 was pretty good.
Yeah, was that based on a book?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
by Mario
Mario
Puzo.
Puzo.
Okay, that's probably a
Yep.
big old book, though, huh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
My folks used to read those.
Well, see,
back
I
in
don't
the-
read books that often. But
No, you gotta be.
No, I'm serious. I
Yeah,
downloaded a
look
book.
at that shelf. Do you see a book?
There's only
No,
a
you
couple of them on there. I think they're slid in there somewhere, but I got the Goonies novella, which I
Oh,
didn't even know it existed. But you can get it for $4.99 on Amazon, e-download, and it's basically the script of the Goonies, but the writer added in a lot of other details and stuff. So it's about 200 pages or so. So it might be it's worth $5. Nothing
That's
else.
cool.
You know? If you like
Actually,
the Goonies.
for me, I listen to books. I like to learn and stuff. I'm a visual guy, but also Audible, the Audible service on Amazon.
Is that worth it?
For me, it is because I have trouble with my fingers and stuff being
Yeah, yeah.
paralyzed, and so turning pages and all that's a hassle. So I've got lots of books on Audible. Costs a little more because you got to pay like
Yeah.
an ongoing fee for the service, which is
Yeah.
a rip-off.
right.
I heard about that. But the good thing, does it pick up where you left off, or do you have to find where
Yeah,
you
it'll
were?
pick up where you left off and synchronize across your devices.
Oh man, that's
use your-
good.
Amazon, you know who speaker and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So I like it for my purposes.
All the things are stuck in there.
Okay, thank you.
I can't punch it.
That's Tater Tot.
Tater
everybody.
Tot.
He can't resist whenever I'm on doing a live stream. He's got
Mine are the same way, man. Got
wants
to
to
be
see
involved.
himself on TV. He's trying to do his own vlog, but he keeps taking my GoPro and on the selfie stick, and he runs the battery down. And then when I get ready to use it, I don't have a battery that's charged.
Oh,
So I'm gonna try to get him a kid's GoPro or something for Christmas where he can make his
There
own
you
little
go.
movies.
There you go. Yeah.
get like a Hero
Very good
3. That's pretty.
imagination.
Cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah, he'll forget about it in about 5 minutes. Yeah,
Oh,
that-
we're waiting for James to pop in. He usually pops in about now.
Yeah. Art, I'm
Tell
actually
us-
I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna have some dinner real quick before
Okay.
Adrian
Well, thanks
starts up
for
a little
coming
later.
in.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah, man.
Matt,
And,
good to see you.
You
Yeah,
too,
you-
Mike.
Yeah.
Like
Tater.
that flag, man. That's a hell of a flag, brother.
Hey,
Yeah, it's nice.
little story, real quick. This flag is one of those big ones. I think it's 8
Yeah,
feet
that's
tall, 7
good.
feet tall, and like 11 feet wide. I think it was brand
Good.
new. Somebody in my old neighborhood, I guess, got pissed off, threw all their stuff in a bulk trash pile, and that
Man.
fucking flag was sitting on the top of it.
No way.
Oh wow.
Well, you
Brand
rescued
new.
that flag, Dan.
I ran and snatched that puppy. Not only did I do that, I wanted to find out who put it there.
Yeah, dude. That's
Unfortunately, the
expensive
a-hole
flag,
left.
man.
Who throws a flag in the trash?
Yeah, that's
like
not
that.
right.
Do it.
Oh,
There's a
Yeah.
way to dispose of them, but my goodness, that's a flag that you don't want to change.
Yeah,
It's
it's actually hanging over my front window of my house. That's where I have it right now, hanging up back here as like a window screen shade.
I like it, man.
Oh yeah, I got them all over my house. I have them hanging everywhere.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're with my Trump flags.
I got to do my '80s theme here. I got my little banners here because if I could make this place look like an '80s arcade,
Oh
with the
yeah,
carpet. That's what I'm trying to do eventually one day, and have all the
Attaboy.
black lighting in here, and that's going to be
There
me.
you go.
Man.
So hey, Tater, I left my number in the private chat
Yeah,
there.
I wrote it down. I sure
Give me
did.
a call about that Mini 2, man. If you're really interested, we'll make
All right.
something happen.
Sounds
So-
good, brother.
All right,
Here's
guys. I'll
my
see you.
teespring.
I'll see you boys later, man. Have a great night, guys.
All right, have
All
a
right.
good
See you,
Take
Matt.
care, Matt.
Everybody.
good stuff, man.
That's cool. Yeah, Steve Mack there. He's in the chat. I think he's just right across Lake Ontario from me.
Yep, that's right.
just
In
know what it's
Oakville,
called.
I believe.
Huh?
Ontario. That's,
Oakville, Ontario.
Yeah, it's one of the Great Lakes. It's the
yeah.
easternmost one.
Man, that's like our whole state could probably fit in one of them lakes. I mean, I think it's an ocean. If we went, it would be, man, that's the ocean for sure. No, it's just a lake, just a big one.
I even looking across the middle of the lake, which is the shortest, we can't see Canada over the horizon.
Damn, that's a long lake, man. When
Yeah.
it goes over the horizon, you got yourself a big lake.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. But it gives us a lot of lake effect snow, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
And Lake
Right.
Erie. But
I used to live in Michigan, and
Ooh.
we get some of that lake effect snow.
Is that
Yeah.
what I saw a video of, like these cars that were literally frozen solid with like all these icicles, and the wind was blowing and all the icicles were like sideways, and stuff was getting way down, and I don't know
Yep.
where it was, somewhere in Sweden or something like that, but it was insane.
right.
Yeah. Or,
Well, with the
or
lake
if
effect,
you're like
what it
near
is.
water and you get those big waves that come up, and
Yeah, they get some
you get
storms.
ice covering your car.
Damn.
But lake effect is like cold air coming out of Canada, coming across like the relatively warm waters of the lake. So it picks up all this moisture, turns it to snow, and then
Okay.
dumps it out in the land further out, you know?
I got it. Okay, so it just picks it up and then freezes again, and then
Yeah.
get dumped on. Oh man.
Yeah.
Here
So
in
wind direction
Colorado,
is
we get upslope. That's where we get the wind coming from the east. It goes uphill in the mountains and picks up the moisture, and it freezes it and turns snow, and that's how we get our snowstorms here. And
We got
Yeah.
something similar to that here. When the wind blows a certain way, all the skeeters from one lake blow right over here to where we're at, and you got to really spray to get them off of you.
yep.
Yeah. They're bad here this year. We had a lot of rain, and man, the mosquitoes are like, they're still out there. They're brutal. You know,
It's the cicadas, 17-year cicada thing here. Is
Yep.
it that way everywhere?
yeah, we get them here.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
because supposedly it's once every 17 years or something for the specific type of cicada.
Now, are they all synchronized like
Oh, okay.
everywhere around the world, or is it like this bunch does it every 17 years and then another bunch does it every 7? How does that work?
I don't know. I have no. I know they had those little carcasses everywhere that there was somewhere that they could land, and You know, we're
That's
picking those
amazing
up
thing.
and collecting them, and finally got Tater Tot to hold one. He didn't quite like that too much. He's just not into bugs yet,
Yeah.
but he's definitely wants to be a YouTuber. So y'all have to subscribe to his channel one day.
Like and subscribe.
Yep.
Tell him like and subscribe.
I can subscribe.
There you go. So like and
Yep.
subscribe to Art's channel.
There you go. Oh, and something new that I'm doing. I am an Amazon affiliate, so I believe
Oh,
yes,
you got
on this one, I've got one for the Tiny Hot 2, and you don't have to buy a Tiny Hot 2. Just clicking on that and going somewhere else to buy something else,
hold on.
I still get commission off of that.
Okay, because it does say currently unavailable when I clicked on the link.
Oh,
I'm gonna add it to my wish list in case.
I might have to update that maybe.
Yeah.
Just to answer Steve Mack, I've seen plenty of ice-covered houses, depending on whatever. And you probably know, Steve, also that I think it was last year or the year before, the lake waters were eroding a lot of the shore away, where some houses and camps were lost on Lake Ontario. So it was a
Damn.
big controversy here.
Well, up in Michigan, I think it's the Upper Peninsula, where there's a place called Painted Rock,
I
and
heard of that.
somebody just happened to have a drone at the right time, and they showed this cliff just falling into Lake Michigan.
Man, see, we got sinkholes here that do something similar to that. It just everything is gone.
Oh, and then there were kayakers down below. Luckily, they were far enough away that nobody got hurt. It was like,
Right.
wow, they probably got some big waves coming their way.
Man, yeah, you don't want to be in no kayak when that happens.
Right.
Yep.
You got problems. We got
Yeah.
we had a guy that has an airboat that comes over here and puts in at the boat dock all the time, and he usually goes at nighttime. And I finally figured out he's got lights all under the water around the boat, and he goes archery fishing.
Ah,
So I'm trying to
Yep.
get him to take me to
go
off
for
of
it.
that.
I'd like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah,
like
you
Burt Reynolds in Deliverance.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was a great show, man.
Yeah, great movie, man.
I love Burt Reynolds. I'm a big Burt Reynolds fan,
Yep.
and I think Deliverance was probably one of the best ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, that movie holds up today.
And my dad, he's like, well, if he made me get that one and The Deer Hunter.
That's a great movie, Deer Hunter.
hmm
It's not a Burt Reynolds movie, but he said that's his two favorite classic movies.
Yeah.
There, come here. There you go. Leave him right here.
Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore.
No,
Oh,
they don't.
that's
They don't
good.
do that anymore. That's the problem we have is everybody's running out of ideas, or they don't have enough stuff. Take him in there. Take the bulldog. Sorry about that. No, not the beagle. Take Louie out. And now you're letting the cats in, man. It's getting out of control. I get left here sometimes. Well, a lot of times on the weekends and stuff. With my wife goes to her mom's, and I end up. This is my life, man. Running after kids,
Right.
cats, and dogs.
Mhm.
And he's a cat person, not a dog person. And the cat's getting his new snipped on Monday, so don't let him.
Yeah, I know that one.
Oh,
He ain't gonna be walking with that swagger after Monday.
you
Like,
mean it's
Hey,
going to be
you-
tutored?
huh?
Yeah. My bulldog has got two little swirly spots on his butt. And my son's like, well, look, Daddy, looks like he's got two eyes and a nose. Damn, it looks just like it, man. I can't get him to sit still long enough to get a video of it. I was going to try to animate it, make it talk or something. Just ain't got the time.
Oh, well,
Yeah, my parents got those foo dogs, silky terrier.
Those are nice.
Lhasa Atsu or
Right.
Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzus are good. No, they mix breeds down here like a Labradoodle. Back in
Yeah.
our day, when the 80s, that was just a dang mixed breed dog. I'm sorry, my lab got out and did it with your hoodle. And I told Heather, I won't have any dog with oodle in the name. I just can't do it, man. I feel like I got to turn my man card in. Which they're good
Well,
dogs. They use
They actually, yeah, they're pretty good dogs. Those Labradoodles, and
yeah.
I've
My
got a
aunt
friend
got
that has a Portuguese water dog.
Mm.
And they're kind of cute.
That one looks
dogs.
like a mop. Like he's got the
Yep.
dreadlocks going on mine.
Oh no, you're thinking. Yeah, that's a different dog.
Oh, it's not the same. One of them
No.
looks like if you just stuck a broomstick up his butt. You could
Yeah,
come up
right.
with-
I know what kind of dog you're talking about. No,
I don't know the name of them, but
Portuguese water dog. That's the dogs Obama's had.
Oh, then they don't count as a dog.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
you can't be cussing on this here YouTube now. Saying that.
Oh, you haven't been watching Ken Dono's show lately.
Man, I am. You know what? You ever click a bunch of stuff to watch later? Oh, there's my buddy. There's my buddy. He came out with a video. You know, I've got like 500 videos in the queue that I'm trying to catch up and watch, and I want to watch everybody's videos. It's just that I only do so many hours in the day. You know,
Right.
but I'm got them all on the list. And they gave me. I had Art's videos running on a perpetual stream.
Right.
On my,
to help me
on the
build
Linux-
up my watch hours.
Yeah, on a Linux thing. Well, then my dad busted his computer, and I had to give him that one to use. And so you set him up with Linux. That way you don't get those tech support calls. He's like, well, I clicked. There's a little swirly deal on here, and oh, now what's this I'm clicking on? I'm like, well, I don't know, Dad. Hold the phone closer to the screen so I can see what you're looking at. You know, and he's on a flip phone. But you know, I was trying to give him tech support. I was like, man, I did my time in the trenches with tech support. I can't. I installed the remote desktop connection on the Chrome, and then I'm done with it. As long as he's connected to the internet, I can get in there and fix whatever is wrong. He's got a.
Well, guys, I'm gonna head out. I got to take a couple pills out there and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good to see you, Mike. Thanks for popping in.
Thank you, Art, and
helping out.
James will be in a couple of minutes or so.
I hope so.
Yeah, maybe Adrian's stream will get wild tonight or something if he decides to do it.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, if he can get it up and running. So,
Man, that'd be good.
But anyway, good to see all you guys in the chat.
All right.
Tater.
Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
Right. I'll give you a word either way, Art. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a good one.
Take care, Mike.
All right. Take care, Mike.
Good to see you, man. They are you still running Linux on yours? You're running what were you running?
Linux is on one of my other computers, and I haven't had that up and running in quite a while.
Okay. You were running what, Lime? What was it?
No, it's I think it's Ubuntu right now.
Okay. Yeah, they've got a new one out that's Deepin, which is the Mac-like interface, but it's mixed with Ubuntu, so that might be something to check into if you like that interface.
Right. Yeah, I've got a couple of machines running Linux. I think one might have Mint, and the other one has
Mint. That's what I was
Ubuntu.
trying to think of. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Mint.
Mint is just really easy to set up. It's just like you just hit install and it just and some of the stuff that comes with it, like their version of Office is really nice.
Yes. I like their it's Open Office. It used to be you could download it on any platform at one time. OpenOffice.org, and I think there's another one that's even more universal than that one. And I used to hate that because you get a Windows machine, and to open a doc file, they want you to install Office, and I'm like, I don't want Office on this machine. I just want to be able to do my doc files. or open your doc file. So I'm having to. Google Docs has some built-in stuff for that now. So, and Windows 11's coming out in pretty soon.
Yeah, well, I found out this machine won't do it.
Oh, you tried it? Tried to do the pre-update thing?
Well, at first they do like a system check to see if you're compatible
Yeah.
with it, and it said no.
That's what they did with Windows 10, and I was running 7, and I had an Asus G50, like from way back in the day, an old gaming laptop, and I ran that 7 as long as I possibly could, and it eventually forced me to go to Windows 8.1 or whatever it was, and that machine never ran again since. So I had to.
You're
I
right,
had to
Neil.
blow it away and install it from the actual CDs that came with it. They were still in the attic, thank goodness.
You know what? I still have CDs that have Linux on it.
Hey, on my shelf back there, I got an actual copy of a sealed MS-DOS 6.22 floppy disk version.
Wow. Yeah, I have a CD pack of Linux SUSE.
We use SUSE at work, and it's fantastic, man. It's so much. You can do anything you want with that, pretty much.
Yeah, with the new Linux distros that are out there, they're easy to set up. Back in the day, like 20 years ago, Linux was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you knew that one guy who installed Slackware, and you had to compile all the modules and do it in a certain order.
Yep.
Pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of like a little badge of honor if you could do it.
Yeah. Well, what I wanted to do is I wanted to do video editing on Linux. But every time I wanted to use the software, there was always something. It wouldn't let me do it, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Crap. So that's why I went back to Windows. Otherwise, this would be a Linux machine, and I would use probably OBS instead of StreamYard.
OBS is pretty much run of the mill. It runs on damn near anything you want to run it on. Yep. I've still got to figure out how to do all that. I just hadn't had the time to sit down and learn it. When you got a kid running in and out, and you hear something break or somebody scream, you got to really get there in a hurry and find out what's happening. The dog or cat might be swinging out the ceiling fan again. And
I think eventually Ken Heron's going to be switching to OBS.
This is what I thought about doing. Maybe if he doesn't watch this, if I ever go to where he lives, I'm going to take Tater Tot with me, and I'm going to pack him a little suitcase, and I'm going to make him go knock on Ken's door, and I'm going to be hiding around the corner and make him do this sad face and tell him that he needs to move in with him and just see what he does. He'd be like, what the hell?
Well, look who popped back in all the way.
Hey, you look better this time. It's not as pixelated.
Yeah, I see that. Was talking to little baby, hearing over the Googles and the Gagas, and talking to mom a little bit. So that's why it took me a little bit.
I got you. You can never get enough Googles and Gagas from them babies.
No, man, I love every single one of them.
Yep. There's nothing like being a dad, Art.
Well, I already got two. I already got a 15-year-old and an 11-year-old. But this one here.
Yeah. That's good, though. They help you out with the baby, I'm sure.
Oh, most definitely. They're in love with the little thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I was the baby, and I have two older sisters, and they, my mom was like, hell.
Same here. Got one older. He's almost 10 years older than me.
Yeah, they love it. Wife. When I met my wife, she had a baby seat in the back of her car and had a wedding ring on. And I was like, man, I'll never get in her league anyway. But she's already married and got a kid. Damn it. And then I went in there to talk to her and come to find out it was her nephew's baby seat in the car, and it was her grandma's old wedding ring. And I was like, well, hey, come on up here. Let's talk on ICQ. Remember ICQ?
Well, Neil, I've got a thumb drive that has several different flavors of Linux on it, and it's got Windows 7, 8, and 10.
On one thumb drive.
Yep.
So does it have a menu installer where you just
Yeah.
pick the flavor you want?
Mhm.
Oh man.
Yep.
How big is that thumb drive?
32 gigabyte.
Well, I might have to send you one, man. I'll tell you what, if you send me that, I will send you a front end interface that has every single video game that you played in the arcade in the 80s in a really cool
Ooh.
marquee.
Cool.
Yep. And the only problem with it eats an entire thumb drive because it's like 30 gigs.
Mm. Yep.
Well, let me get out of here too, guys. I gotta.
All right.
My wife's
Tater.
gonna be home in a
Good to
couple of
see
minutes.
ya.
And I want to see what damage that this guy's done in the other room while I've been on here. So if y'all don't hear from me soon, then you'll know what happened.
Right there, Roger. We're good to see you finally, buddy.
All right,
I
Tater.
was gonna tell you. This is something I want you to do, or if right before you die, let's all do this. Swallow a whole bag of popcorn kernels, and then we'll make the cremation a lot more interesting. All right, y'all. Take care. It's good to see you, everybody.
I'll see you
I'll try to
later.
get on your stream if you go later. I'll pop in and be in the chat, man.
All right. Take care.
I will be there. I will be there, Taylor. It's gonna start in about 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure this damage. I'll pop in there in a little while and start.
All right,
to
buddy.
everybody.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Have a good
All
one.
right. Man, take care, everybody.
Take care, man.
All right, I'm gonna hop out as well. Thank you for having me, buddy. I'm sorry that I took a
All
little
right.
bit, but I had to talk to the
thanks
family.
for coming in. Was hoping James would pop in. I thought he'd be finished with his waffles by now.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll hang on for a couple of minutes and see if he shows up. If not, then I'll probably shut this puppy down. Then.
All right, brother. See you later, Art. Good night.
All right. Take care,
Everybody in
man.
the chat, see you later. Check me out 9:00 p.m. Eastern time tonight on my stream. See you later.
All right. Take care. All right. M Drone 1, good to see you. If you guys want, you could still got time to throw me a few bucks so I could build up my AdSense, and then around the 20th of October I should be getting a payment. So I guess it's every other month that I'm getting some money. It's good. So so I guess it must be football night. Everybody is watching football, or there's all these different live streams going on Saturday. Oh well, it should start picking up pretty soon here. Usually in the fall, the live streams start getting more and more people. I mean, look at the Ken Heron show. He's getting like over 400 people watching, which is cool. And even Ken Dono's show, his Wednesday show, he gets almost over 100 people, which is just phenomenal. He puts on a really good show, and I'm getting there. You know, those super chats are helping out. I could get more stuff, more drones. Here's my my Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle that I just got yesterday. Came in the mail. The only thing I need to do is bind it. So when I go out to the flight club tomorrow, those guys could help me bind this thing. My problem is you gotta be a contortionist to do this, because you gotta press the bind button and then plug in the battery, and it's not a problem when you got this guy here, because that just takes 1S battery, where this little bad boy, you need to plug in 2 batteries at the same time. Big 69, good to see you. Yep. So this will be fun to fly, and then I could do like a comparison video to compare it to that. This guy, I think I crashed it too many times because I'm getting the RSSI error messages. And what'll happen is it'll take off and it'll get about 3 feet, and once it gets going, then it just goes boop, and it just crashes. So, or I'll be just flying around and I got plenty of life on the battery, and all of a sudden it just wants to say, "Oh, I'm done," and it just crashed. So, I think what happened was it took too many hits on the asphalt in the parking lot over there. So I could get a main board, replace this, but for the same price, I get a used one of these on eBay. So I've been hearing a lot of good things about the Nanohawk. Yep. Yeah, that's right. So I guess James is probably out in his yard. He's probably going down to the Wilcon or the McKillen to get the supplies to build his pavilion where his Buai Kubo used to be. For those of you who don't know, who are pretty new to the channel, James Tanner, he is the proprietor of My PI Dreams on YouTube. He's an expat living in the Philippines. He and his Filipina wife, they bought a lot, I think, in 2010. And then in 2017, they decided to break ground on their lot and built a beautiful house. Boy, I wish if I had the money, I would love to have a house like his. But, if I could build a modest ranch style house, a 2-bedroom, and, or it'd be better if it was a 3-bedroom. Then that way my girlfriend's kids will have their own room. So we'll see how that goes. So it doesn't look like James is going to join us tonight. Chuck of Kovac and Dronography, he is probably somewhere over the Atlantic Ocean on his way to Scotland on his vacation with his lovely wife Lori, and I think he's going to miss a couple shows. So hopefully next week I can have some people come in, and like tonight, boy, we had 5 people on tonight. I think that's the most I've had on this. If I had the money, I would probably go with the Autel Nano, because I think they're trying to compete with the Mavic Mini, which is, and what they did, which I think is smart, is they're coming out with different colors, and I think it's got more bells and whistles than the Mini. The Mavic 3 is just plain too expensive for me. I am perfectly happy with my Air 2. Been doing really good with the real estate gigs I've been getting. So yeah, Okie Tom, they've got we don't even know if I have the Air 2. Yeah. I've had it for a little over a year. Just love it. Yep. And I just got the smart controller for it. I traded my Autel Evo, the one that I got from Sean Oz, and traded that. And I love that smart controller because then I don't have to screw around with a cell phone, put it on and plug it in and go through all that crap. I just pull out the smart controller, turn it on, find it with the drone, and boom, I'm ready to go. Yep. So, alrighty. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming to the show. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week. Blind Neil, please don't forget to give me your address, and I'll get that toffee out to you. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.